Alright, hello, happy Halloween. Today's the 31st of October 2014, and it's the last day of October. Duh. Tomorrow November starts, and it's gonna be this month went by pretty quickly, to be honest. Like, I felt it went by way too quick, even though it has 31 days. I felt like it went by like that. That's just my perception. So hope you guys are having a good Halloween. You'll stay safe. You know, weirdly enough, a lot of people die on this particular day of the year. A lot of people, more than usual. Obviously, because not because that people, not because people like try to steal candy and then fights happen. No, but because people get drunk. Especially like it's an excuse to go out and go to a bar. I don't know. You know how some people do. And drunk driving causes car crashes, causes fights, causes stabs, causes things happen. So just be safe. Just be safe. That's all I'm saying. It's a public service announcement, I'd like to call it. Okay, so on today's vlog episode, we're gonna read chapter 16, which is simply titled, and this is what it does say in the novel. It says, Ro, John, Sycamore, the formation of the axis of evil. Yes, but again, even though the title kind of already says it, I'm gonna pretend that it wasn't there and that we're gonna read the chapter. But let's say there's gonna be a meeting of this sorts on that beeping there. It's her security in the house. It's broken. It says that the back sliding door is open, but I closed it. It's still doing that, so that thing's kind of jacked up. So we'll ignore it. So if it's in the background beeping and I just keep going, then you know that it's whatever. So where did we leave off last time? So, yesterday, the video in chapter 15, it was just basically Yanma and Destructo just solidifying their relationship, or their friendship. I would say relationship implies that they're gay or something. That's not what I'm doing. But we'll solidifying their friendship further, and that they're gonna, be joint forces for good, and that they're going to defend the Earth from any outside invasion, essentially. Now, chapter 16 gives us the return of Ro and his henchmen, along with Sycamore and John. So, let's see what happens in this chapter. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. And since it's going to be a lot of characters talking, I did the liberty of putting a bunch of name tag cards. Now, I wrote it in pen, so I hope it's a lot easier to understand. Actually, let me fill this in. There we go. So I know it's going to be a little tricky to fill this in, but hopefully you'll be able to guys read what it's saying. So I'll do my best to do that. So for now, since Sycamore and John won't appear until later in the chapter, I'm just gonna use the 5 henchmen, plus Ro. Including Ro, sorry. And we're gonna start from there. So let's go ahead and meet up with Ro and his crew again and see what they've been up to. So again, I'm gonna make the distinct voices, and hopefully you guys, will pick up on who's talking. I'll do this anyway, but that way you'll see who is. All right. Okay. It won't be long now. As soon as we hit that ship, we will destroy them all. I tell you, destroy them all. That's the spirit, Ro. All hail our general. All hail Ro! All hail General. And then silence, and then what about you, Klaus? Aren't you going to praise our dear Ro for his leadership, enthusiasm into battle? Yeah, Klaus. Aren't you going to congratulate your general for leading you into battle? Well, say something. I refuse to yell out my support. I would just give Ro my mutual respect in silence. Fair enough. As long as I have the support of all of my commanders, then everything will go smoothly as it can. So how far are we from attacking the ship, Ro? I can't wait to get in there and eliminate those life forms. Hold on to your horses, gentlemen, and Morak too. We are still far away from them to attack them in full force. For now, just practice your fighting moves. I don't need to practice. I'm ready to kill someone right now. With my strength and agility, with my weaponry, nothing will stop me from total destruction. Gazanov, he's scaring me. Just ignore him. He's just been a little hyper this morning, thinking he can take on anything and not get hurt. Happens to all of us. I suppose you're right. Yeah, once I see that destructo person, I will be all like, you know what I'm going to do to you once I beat your ass and kill you? I'm going to grind you into little pieces and send them off in space so that no one will ever hear from you again. And as for you, Yanma, my laser weaponry will be waiting. And if you think you can top that, my combat skills and my brute strength will be sure to knock you off balance and have you in a stranglehold. And then slowly torture you to death until you can breathe no more. I will dispose of his body by cutting him up into tiny pieces and then eating them myself. Heh, might as well try it. I mean, who knows? It might end up tasting very delicious. Bah, the power and the energy that I feel. All praise the cosmos. Nothing can stop me. I'm an unstoppable force. As if Destructo probably has more skill in combat and in weaponry than you have. He will crush you like a bug. Hey, what are you trying to imply, Klaus? That I won't be able to defeat Destructo in this fight? All I'm saying is that Destructo seems to be more like the type that you try to envision yourself doing. He looks to me like a brute force of sheer power that takes no mercy from anyone. You don't have the guts to pull off what you threaten to do. I bet that if you say anything to him or even dare to challenge him in the face of battle, he would destroy you like nothing. My point is, I would suggest shutting your trap until you actually commit the act. Like they say, actions speak louder than words. You know, Morak, Klaus has a very genuine point here. I've seen Destructo and he looks like to be a very huge man. Even with my sheer force of brutal strength, I wouldn't go up to him and challenge him. He would certainly get the better of me. Just be careful what you can do and what you can't. Because I cannot honestly see you beating Destructo by yourself, unless you have us on your side. Maybe then we will have a chance. I can beat the heck out of him, any Destructo, anytime, anywhere, anytime. And I can certainly beat the hell out of both of you if I wanted to. How's that for a threat? If you guys want to test me, try me. I like to see you try. Oh, leave me out of this. I'm not going to demean myself with these childish games if you intend to play. Now, both of you are getting me up to here. One more smart remark out of any one of you and I will build my rage upon you. Who wants some? You want to fight to see how weak you really are? The man with all talk and no guts. Try your supposed deadly fighting techniques on me. This should be fun. Alright, you asked for it, take this! And then they start fighting, and then we move to Gazanov again. Oh boy, here we go. I better inform Ro about this. So he leaves, and then Ludwig comes in. Hey guys, what is going on here? Oh no! Guys, stop fighting! Stop fighting! What are you guys doing? And this is both Mark and Klaus. Stay out of our business! I'm telling Ro about this, I will. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, you better not. We are handling our business ourselves. Stay out of it. Look, I'm doing this for your own good. I'm telling Ro. Say Klaus. Instead of taking our anger out on each other, why don't we let Ludwig in and let him have a taste of real action fighting? I agree. Ludwig, it's time for you to see how real creatures handle their matters. Guys, Ro, help! And then they start fighting each other. And then here's Gazanov. See, they're right there. And it seems that Ludwig has joined the fray. You have to stop them for their own sake. And then here's Ro. Let him be. What? You are just going to let them keep on fighting while you watch? Isn't that a tad cruel, Ro? Why not? It's going to pump them up for battle, right? I mean, how can a warm-up hurt them? They are practicing their moves on each other, and in this matter, I hope it will improve their skill, so they will be able to become more effective in battle once we get rid of Destructo and Yanma. I don't think it's all that cruel. Wouldn't it be more cruel if we didn't practice our fighting skills? Think about it. Well, that is true. You sure are a brilliant genius, Ro. I know. Well, until they stop fighting, keep watch, and I will go back to the control center to run some more tests. Can you handle it? With pleasure, sir. Alright, be right with you in the whistle. Be right with you in the while. Then he leaves. And you guys know? Yeah, this is kind of fun. Live entertainment, and best of all, I get the front row seats to all this action. I can stay an hour and two and watch these. I wonder how long these guys can last. And then Gazan was just sitting watching the fighting going on. And then we have our first break. So far what's been going on here now is we have the henchmen again discussing, how they're going to destroy Destructo and Yanma. Morak starts going off a little tangent how, he himself can take them on both. So he puts himself really high up in the heavens in terms of his strength. And then it's up to Gazanov and Klaus to bring him down to Earth. Then Klaus and Morak have begun a challenge. They start fighting. Ludwig stupidly joins in, or he gets pulled in because he makes some dumb remarks. And then Gazanov just says, "All right, we'll just watch while Ro does something else." So far it's comic relief. So far. And so with that being said, so nothing has happened yet. But let's see what this next section will tell us otherwise. So here we go. Next section. So Gazanov again. So how was, and this after the fighting's all over. So how was that duel? You guys looked evenly matched out there. And Ludwig, ha! Boy, I wouldn't be the first to say that you had some spirit in you out there. You fought with great intensity and hustle. I enjoyed every minute of it. Really? You mean that, Gazanov? Absolutely. And as far as Mark and Klaus, it seems to be like it was a pretty evenly matched out there. Nice jabbing out there. How do you guys feel? I just feel tired. That was some good roughhousing, I'll say. Great fighting technique you had there, Klaus. You are an excellent fighter. Yeah, no, thank you. You aren't that bad of a fighter yourself. See? We can all get along once we put our differences aside. Remember, we are a team here, and no matter what our differences separate us, we will always be there for each other, to the team, or hail our friendship. They're all hail our friendship. All hail our friendship. So that's what they both say. Yeah, that's okay. I don't do that stuff. I'll support you guys mentally. Yeah, well, suit yourself then. And then he goes into then Ro comes in. Oh, hey, Commander, what seems to be the problem? And this is Ro looks distressed. Come quick. There seems to be some sort of shit that's headed this way. We have to go see who these creatures are. Everyone, let's go. Right, Ro. Alright, team. Let's go get them. Yeah, for the team. Long live our comradeship. Yeah, you already know I have support. Alright. Okay, let's go, my companions, and see what this ship is all about. And everybody says, right. and they leave. So again, just a little short snippet, short section. So now they see something's going on the ship, or something's going on outside where the ship is coming in, and without giving it, well, it's already been given away in the title, but just to build the suspense, it is going to be Sycamore and John that they will be seeing, and we only have one section left, but it's pretty long, and we will see what's going to happen from this conversation that we're going to have. You have Ro and his henchmen, and then John and Sycamore. So what kind of interaction are they going to have? Will it be something evil, something out of the ordinary, something strange, something cool? Well, we're about to find out. So here we go. John and Sycamore meet Ro and his henchmen for the first time. So here we go. It's here. See there? That spaceship. It's headed this way. I wonder what it is. Me too. Why would a ship be following us anyway, bro? Well, it seems to be like we are about to find out. And then I say, the ship goes on top of Ro's ship, begins to open, and then out descends the two passengers on the ship, John and Sycamore. And they step outside onto the top of Ro's ship. Ro lets him inside, and this is where we start off. So here we go. Greetings, fellow comrades. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sycamore. And I'm his partner, John. Nice to meet you all. Welcome to our ship, guys. Nice to meet you. So good to meet some new people besides us, eh, Ro? I guess. But I do want to get to know you guys a little more. I mean, you just crashed into our ship and made yourselves at home without us even knowing anything about who you guys are. Will you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Sounds like fun. I wouldn't mind being subjected to questioning. Go ahead. Why are you here? We come on a mission. We heard that you guys needed some help in taking care of this little problem. Is that correct? Well, I mean, we do have a little issue to take care of, but I don't remember. Isn't that the problem you need to take care of for the ship you are following right now? Yes. See, we weren't wrong, Sycamore. They did need our help in getting rid of Destructo and Yema, so their plan of conquering the world for themselves and becoming the supreme rulers would become a reality. Isn't that right? Okay, now this is getting weird. Why would you ask that? Well, I mean, how did you know this entire plan was taking place unless you had prior knowledge of it, right? Call it a feeling of prior knowledge that we must have been hit by that somehow gave us the intelligence and memory to know and figure out what was going on with this crew we have here. That's right, John. You can even call it a coincidence, perhaps. So how about it, Ro? We can become an alliance. Just think about it. All of us side by side in destroying the ship and getting rid of those two brats. Those two threats in your plans, and then your plan of becoming rulers will become a reality. What do you say? Well, Ro, they do seem like they want to help us out. I don't know, Ludwig. They just don't seem genuine to me yet. So may I ask a question? Sure. Thanks. If in the odds that we do end up letting you join us and all, and even if we beat our threats and take over the Earth, I'm guessing you wouldn't do this just because, would you? I know you're in it for something, so tell us what it is that you guys would want in return for your help. Morg has a logical point. Why would it be in for you guys if you wanted to help to get rid of Destructo and Yanma? And I forgot a line already, right here. Yeah, so I forgot John saying like, "Go ahead, man." So let me just go over this little quick thing. So may I ask a question? Sure. Go ahead. And then there we go. So we got that taken care of. Let me just go back really quick just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's see. Sorry for the delay. Just trying to read something. Okay, cool. Alright, got it. Yeah. So now we have this guy coming in. This should be interesting. Well, you heard my crew members. What would it be in for you guys if you helped us out? Oh, it's nothing really. It's only that you give us some sort of position of power once you guys take over the planet Earth. Even from my standards, I don't think we are asking for much. What? You want to have power? I knew they were too good to be true. Ludwig's right, Ro. We can't trust them. What if they want that power for other purposes? You never know. Think about this long and hard, Ro, before you make a decision of letting these people win. I need some time to think. I don't see what the problem is. What was that, Klaus? Oh, finally! His mouth opens up in conversation. Tell us, Klaus, what do you say to such a bold statement? Shut it, Morak. Now, what I'm saying is, Ro, is that with extra help, we will definitely have a hold of Earth in no time. Plus, so we can give us powers in government. No big a deal. We will still have the majority of the power in Earth's leadership. They can become some sort of acquaintances that we can turn to whenever we need advice or something along those lines. This is just my opinion, and you don't have to agree with you don't want to. Well, we certainly won't we, Ro? Ah, shut up, Morak. Well, Klaus does have a point. If we let these guys in and help us with our takeover, a position of power in our new world order doesn't seem like such a big deal to me. Well, I've made my decision. Sakamo and John, welcome to my crew. What? Ro? Ro, are you sure what you are doing? You are taking advice from someone who never wants to really be involved in us, and you are trusting him for his advice? Bold move, Ro. Bold move. Well, it's a risk we will have to take. With them on our side, we are going to win for sure. And that's all that matters in the end. Team, prepare for Operation Destroy Destructo and Yanma. It's finally time to show them who's boss around here. Who's with me? I am. Same here. Yeah, let's do this. And what about you guys? Morag, Ludwig, Gazanov? Fine, I guess you can count me in. I don't like it, but whatever. I'm in it as well. Make that green. Get the road there. Alright, got the full support of everyone in here. So here's what we are going to do. Once we hit that ship, we will all go down there and launch a full-scale attack. Once we get rid of them, we will destroy the ship and then come back to our own. And from that point on, we will begin invading the Earth. Now, it's time. Everyone on battle positions, go, go, go. And then everybody looks at Klaus. You coming, Klaus? I'll be there. Alright, don't be late. I won't. And this is basically when everybody has left and he starts to think to himself. And this is a particularly interesting line. Here's what he says. Perfect. All according to plan, Klaus. All according to plan. And that's the end of chapter 16. So, we now finally have a good versus evil in this novel. We have Destructo and Yanma on one side, on the good side, and then we have John, Sycamore, Rogue, Ludwig, Morag, Gazanov, and Klaus on the evil side. So they're all will work together to defeat Yanma and Destructo for the invasion or protection of the planet Earth that we live in. And let's just say chapter 17 is called, and here it is, the final battle aboard Yanma's ship, Allies versus Axis of Evil. And in the title, if you do get the reference, it references the World War II, where we gave our names for the good and bad side. We gave the bad people the Axis of Evil, or the Axis powers, and then we gave us the Allies. You know, the good guys, USA, Britain, you know, and France, all those guys. So, we finally get to the battle, and it's going to be very interesting, because now we're going to have all of the characters talking at once. So it's going to be very cool to see what is going to transpire from all this. So, with that being said, I'd like to take this reading to a close and say thank you so much for joining me on today's Halloween themed video episode of the Chronicles of the Universe. And like I said, now tomorrow we will read the first part one. There's actually two parts. 17 and 18 is part 1 and 2 respectively of this battle. So we will finally see what's gonna happen to Yanma, Destructo, and then the evil guys. So, with all that being said, with all that out of the way, for this story to uphold, showing one more time, thanks again for joining me on today's episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow on November 1st. Thank you, and happy Halloween.